Okay, it's recording.
Hello, people of YouTube. We've had a few sessions of no recording, so I am going to go over the story progression just so that we have it on the recording. Kythorn 9, as the Sun Chasers woke up in a cozy inn somewhere beneath the massive roots of the great oak, they realized it had been a long while since they had this cozy of a night. Warmth of the hearth kept keeping the place significantly warmer than they were used to, despite the now cold temperatures outside. They headed out of the rooted cellar for a quick breakfast, overhearing random conversations about wondering how the Grove of Kuldahar will take care of the additional 450 plus people that came in yesterday, questioning what went wrong with the magic yesterday and how that freak snowstorm hit in the area of the magical Great Oak. After breakfast, the group headed over to the council chambers to speak with Isilor, Claudette asking about a dragon in a cave near town, as well as where Erlis could have learned frost-based spells and about the Frostmaiden in general. Isilor explained that although Erlis hid her faith very well from the other druids of the grove, all druids are welcome at Kildahar. Many are from differing circles, many worship different deities. Erlis was a trusted member of the council, so it's very concerning that Oral had somehow gotten her nails into Erlis, but she has no clue where specifically or when it might have happened. As to the dragon, it is called Gershikara, and it is a friend of one of the temporary residents of Kuldahar. His name is E, and you could find him at his home at the bottom of the path from the Great Oak. You headed down to see this E and found it by a beautiful drawing that was signed by what looked like a child. Uh, and at the bottom of it, it said ELRO. You knocked. He said you could enter, and unfortunately, he could not talk about the Frostmaiden or Erlis, as he has very limited knowledge of those subjects. He did not know anything about the Frostmaiden, and he knew of Erlis. He didn't really know her. As to portals, which Claudette was very particular on, he knows of portals and that arcane users sometimes make portals. His dragon friend and him have taken many portals over the years, but he is not one that can create them. He used to be a melee fighter until his uh, group had been obliterated by a dragon. His faith and friendship brought him back to life and changed the scale tone of his most sacred friend. With no more information, you decided to go shopping and then talk with Velaine. She explained that the Arcane Brotherhood had found an ancient city of the Netheril Empire buried under the Ragged Glacier. Netheril was responsible for a lot of the magic items that are scattered all over Toriel and may have something that would help end this horrible winter. But to get to this once floating city, you'd need to recover the Codicil of White, which is rumored to be on a mist shrouded island once inhabited by frost giants. And there's also a good chance that the party will encounter another from the Arcane Brotherhood by the name of Nas Lantamir, who stole an ancient artifact from Velen's family called Professor Scant. Make this clear. This is an ancient artifact called Professor Scant. Professor Scant can recite information such as the history of Netheril, vampires, and the root of the cause of vampirism, ancient elven liqueurs, and even bring up information on the rare creature called the Tarrasque. Once you are in possession of both Professor Scant, the artifact, and the Codicil of White, you can travel to the Ragged Glacier to open up the way to the Nethril City. Y'all left midday from Kuldahar to set forth towards the Sea of Moving Ice, where this island is rumored to be. Kythorn 10 was travel day. Kythorn 11 was a travel day. Overnight, Arden noticed a massive bird flying across the sky from the southwest to the east around 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Kythorn 12, 13, and 14 travel days, nothing out of the ordinary. 15th, same thing, but overnight, Arden again noticed a massive bird, a rock, flying across the sky from the west to the southeast around 11 p.m. Left the horizon about at 1 a.m. Kythorn 16, again, travel day, nothing out of the ordinary. Made it to Bryn Shander, slept in a partially dilapidated building for the night. The 17th of Kythorn. Another travel day, you guys came across Targos, which did not look very badly destroyed in comparison to the few towns that you've traveled through to date. You entered the town, and there were a few buildings that had been burnt to the ground, but the majority were still standing. You traveled to the town hall, where you met Captain Scath, the militia leader, who explained that Nerth had friends in high places, which helped protect Targos. Claudette mentioned if they had refugees, they could hold up at Kuldahar, and Scath kind of scoffed at that, saying, "So that's where all those runts ran off to. Nerth will love to hear that." After leaving Targos, y'all traveled through Bremen, which was 100% destroyed, no buildings left standing, and a few miles later, you stopped for the night. Kythorn 18, again, travel day, nothing out of the ordinary. Overnight, Arden noticed this time around 10 p.m. till about 12 a.m., going from northwest to northeast, a giant bird, same probably rock that he had seen previous. Kythorn 19 was another travel day. Celestine was having a hard time getting her bearings with the maps and landmarks and got off track, guiding Veline's kobold companions due north most of the day. Certain they should have been at the sea, she put together an igloo that was so nice that Arden fell asleep. Celestine, not being awakened, stayed in her trance the whole night, and the entire party woke the next morning unsure if anyone had come or gone. Kythorn 20 was another travel day, nothing out of the ordinary. Celestine got everyone back on track to the west towards Tinjong's cave, and with Velen's help, found where they were looking for. Overnight, Arden noticed a massive rock again, flying across the sky from the northwest to the northeast around 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. / 21st. Oh wow, 21st is a lot. Y'all woke up. Velen mentioned one of the last things that Professor Scant, the artifact, had said before it was taken from her is that there is a Verbeeg by the name of Tinjong near the Sea of Moving Ice northwest of Bremen that would know of how to get to the mist-shrouded island that contained the Codicil of White. Velen is sure that the orb will most likely be there, as well as Nas Lantamir had stolen the orb, known as Professor Scant, and was also in search of the codicil. At the mention of the name Tenjong, Ilikin remembered that she was the person that helped your group out with escaping from the White Worm after you had stolen all of its treasure on the pirate ship known as the Dark Duchess. With your guidance, Tenjong was easily located. After some back and forth with Tenjong, first asking where the items were, which she had never heard of either of them, and then asking about the Mistshrouded Island that you needed to go to, Tenjong stated that there was a great beast about a mile to the east that would be able to help you get to the island of Solstice. The first time you've heard the island's name. They would need to call him by ringing the bell, but it would be in your best interest to provide a generous offering to the beast by the name of Engajuk, which Celestine recognized the name in Druidic as meaning brother of Enga, if the group would like him to help them. So after asking Tenjong if they could take her fishing gear, which she naturally said no, not sure whether or not you would return it, the party headed out to the east in search of water to fish from. After about an hour, you came across an area of shore that was not iced over, that you could fish from. Noah took out his fishing pole, as Ilikin and Claudette tried to rig up their weapons with rope and a mithril fishing hook in hopes of catching some fish. This was not something that Claudette excelled at very well. Between the three of them, nobody, by the way, using the other fishing pole that the party has. Over the course of 5 hours, they were able to collect 45 medium-sized fish in hopes to offer to the beast. Y'all then headed further to the east to where Engajuk's bell was located. When y'all arrived, you saw a stone cabin on the shore of this island. Just near it, there was a small dock with a rowboat tied to it. The rowboat was also stuck in the ice, which had frozen most of the sea around this island. There were a couple of rock formations out in the sea that jutted up, coming together as one. The sea around them was also frozen. Beneath the formation was a hole in the ice, about 15 foot by 10 foot, where the waves would occasionally splash up over the rim of the ice. Near the larger side of the formation was a small pier with a bell attached to it. Eventually, Ilikin and Claudette, with the others in tow, tied to each other by the way of a rope, made it to the pier and rang the bell in hopes to call Engajuk to them. Seriously. Alright. After about 30 minutes, water jutted out of the hole as a massive maw of a whale popped out and, in a deep, calm voice, said, "You rang?" The party mentioned that they had brought an offering of fish in hopes that he would take them somewhere. After a short discussion, they decided where they wanted to go was an island called Solstice. Ilikin tried to persuade the whale, but ended up insulting him. Luckily, Celestine was able to step in and whisper something to Angjuk and Sylvan, and he decided to stay and help the Sun Chasers out. He explained that it would take 3 of what they called days to get there, and that due to the pressure of the water, it would not be in their best interest to sleep below the surface. So he would let them off every evening, pick them up in the morning to continue their journey. Shortly after he backed up, splashing back under the water and allowing a boat to come into view, allowing the entire party, minus the kobolds and the sleds, to pile into the boat. After y'all gave him the signal to leave, the boat began to sink lower and lower into the frigid water until, as the water was about to pour over the edge, a bubble formed, encapsulating the group inside, keeping them both warm as well as dry and breathing. After about 2 hours and 45 minutes, Angerjuk resurfaced as the whale's blowhole emptied, shooting water all over the bubble, which just rolled off the bubble. Then he sucked in what you could imagine would be the frigid air above. About 15 minutes later, the whale submerged under the water again. As you traveled downwards, you saw a landscape of extravagant, inverted blue mountains that shifted with the waves. Its range was slightly glowing under the light from the moonlight above the surface against the dark abyss below. As you further descended into the depths, you passed ancient shipwrecks as a sperm whale delicately wove between masts that seemed frozen in time. The skeletal frames of the ships were drawing curious schools of fish towards them. But before one of the schools could get there, a giant moray eel squished in and gulped half the school, scattering the rest of the school in every direction. 5 headed towards the bubble, entering it, and falling straight down to the floor of the boat, flapping around with no water to swim in, suffocating shortly thereafter as Illiken scooped them up. As the moray eel made a giant loop with the party in its sight, the sun chasers watched in horror as a giant shark swam in fast, biting down hard, crushing the eel. As the shark started to swim off with its dinner, a massive tentacle from somewhere further in the darkness below slithered up, wrapping around the shark and yanked it down. As y'all witnessed this, Velen started to freak out, yelling that Angerjuk was too deep. It's not supposed to carry passengers this far down out of the ice floes. Illiken, listening intently, heard a soft song through the whoosh of the waters, and looking out could barely see 3 figures that were swimming along the side of Angerjuk as he swam further and further down towards the abyss below. Claudette recognized the sea folk as Marrow, who she had encountered years ago in her travels on the seas. Soon after, the group started to fend off the Marrow songstresses, and as one died and one was near death, the third decided to book it. Just before it got out of the sightlines of the party, Oral's magical ice struck the Marrow, causing it to instantly freeze into a cube of ice that quickly started floating through the sea to the surface. It looked like these Marrow were blessed by the Frostmaiden to send the group to their deaths. Angerjuk was super thankful that you were with him as he exclaimed, "Although he does not wish to die, it would be much worse being slowly crushed by the pressures of the extreme deep water. These sun chasers have seemingly found a new friend." The rest of the day was uneventful as Angerjuk stayed closer to the islands and icebergs, where the party was able to see ethereal sea anemones, alien-like sea cucumbers, and resilient krill. These creatures had evolved to thrive in the extreme cold, showcasing a remarkable adaptation to their surroundings. As the day came to an end, Angerjuk surfaced and thanked you again, and said, "Under the water, your minds will suffer if sleeping, and I cannot stay above water too long, lest the flying pet of Oral comes to seek me out. I will be back in the morning to pick you up and continue your journey." As the bubble withdrew on the surface, y'all dismounted the sperm whale and found a cozy, if windy, place for the night. Claudette noticed a huge creature off towards the north fly off at the beginning of her watch and decided it must be the white worm you have encountered many times before. It definitely had the wingspan for that to make sense. She mentioned it to Nowhere, who mentioned to Arden when he was awoken for watch. Arden noticed about halfway through his watch a massive bird, possibly the rock, flying about 120 feet overhead of the group, flying northwest towards the direction the party was currently headed. This was about 6 hours after Claudette saw such a creature headed due east from the direction this one was headed. Next morning, Kythorn 22, as promised, the sperm whale surfaced as the group was ready to go, allowing them to climb onto his back into the boat, as happened the day prior. As he started to sink into the water, the bubble formed around the boat again. As he floated through the upper depths of the sea, the sun chasers were surrounded by a mesmerizing display of bioluminescent organisms, unique iridescent jellyfish, and phosphorescent algae, which created an ethereal glow, casting an eerie yet beautiful light that illuminated the underwater world. On the third dive of the day, Angajuk took you to a long abandoned storm giant's castle that towered above the seafloor. Gliding through the water in between the ramparts, the party was close enough to truly appreciate the immensity of the structure. The castle walls and spires towered over them, making the sperm whale seem small. And each member of I hate my headset sometimes. All right, where was I? Whale seemed small, and each member of the assembly seemed almost as small as ants in comparison. Any meaningful search of a castle of this size while underwater would be unpractical based on the time constraints that Angajuk had while underwater. As he surfaced, the party was met by three merfolk that greeted Angajuk. It is great that you brought us new travelers to the seas. It has been ages since we have seen you, they looked to the party. Have you any trinkets from the surface that you no longer need? For the right trinkets, we would give a magical conch to help you in your travels. Again, at the end of the day, Angajuk bade the sun chasers farewell at the surface, mentioning that Angus stayed here once, and mentioned that there was a cavern further inland on this ice floe that might keep the party somewhat dry and out of the wicked winds of the sea. It's not hard to find. Y'all walked up the hill about 100 feet, and the indentation of the cavern was easily found. You walked down the path that went down into the flow a good 80 feet or so. Majority of the party stopped at the entrance of the cavern, deciding to rest for the night. Arden, however, um, wanted to see how far back this cavern went, and as such, we pick it up with the new session in combat with some shark-like humanoids that were guarding the temple.
Wow, you guys did a lot. I didn't realize I was gone that long.
So with that, we are at the top of the round with Nowhere.
All right, these blue creatures to the south of me. What are they?
They're blue creatures.
Oh, okay. And yes, are they members of the Mer people or something else?
Right now you guys are in a fight. I don't know what else to tell you. Some of them have attacked you guys. You guys have attacked them.
All right. In that case, I guess I'll continue the attack. Let's see. I'm going to use my bow of swiftness. To attack this one.
That will hit.
All right. And let's do it again.
That will also hit.
And I'm going to move a little bit closer. To the. Sorry, did you say something?
I was just gonna say, how come people keep dropping out of the game?
I don't know.
From what I can see, we've lost, what, 3?
Yeah.
Soren and Arden are out of the game.
Hopefully they'll come
Soren
back.
is out of Discord as well.
All right, well, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, Celestina's up.
Okay, I'll move there. Do any of these look significantly different than the others? Like, perhaps it's a caster?
No.
Okay.
They are all, let me... Um, they are each carrying a warhammer.
Gotcha. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is cast that as a cantrip on my shillelagh. Or on my sphere. Then I believe I will cast... I'm going to cast Guiding Scar on this one. Oh wait, I'll do it on this one. This one is the closest to the party. Is this 17 hit?
Yes, and which one is that against? Alright.
15 points of damage. And the next attacker against it has advantage. And that's it for me.
This guy is going to come up and attack Arden.
Yeah.
16 hit.
No.
This one will come up and attack Soren. Villain will take out her wand and shoot. Misplaced her character sheet. She will take out her wand and shoot magic missiles at the guy in front of Arden.
$12 points of damage, that's not bad.
And call it that.
You rolled pretty good on that one.
Her second one will kill that guy. This one will attack Soren. And Arden, you are up.
I'll attack this one that's right in front of me.
Okay.
With my bow. Assuming that hits.
Yes, that'll hit.
Since I had so much fun that time, I'm going to do it again. Oh, look at that.
That'll hit as well.
And that will end my turn.
Alright.
It appears that Illiken is not in the turn order.
I'm Drake.
Oh,
Oh, you clicked on Drake's token instead of your own? Oops.
Soren will attack the one directly in front of him first. Hit with an 18 with advantage. And then attack twice on the guy next to him.
Refresh you one moment.
Alright, it's your turn when you get refreshed. Fifteen will hit. 20 will hit.
Does the bite hit?
The 20 kills it.
That's be my turn.
All right, Nowhere, you are up.
All right. I'm going to move to there. And I'm going to shoot my bow of swiftness at this one.
That'll hit, and that was against which one again? All right.
And once again.
That
that
will
all?
also hit.
Okay.
Marksman today, are you?
Well, I don't know. Keep doing damage. Pretty soon they'll fall over, maybe. So that's the end of my turn.
All right, Celestine, you are up.
Okay, 5, 15, 20. I'm going to attack that one.
That'll hit.
I think that's it for my turn.
Alright, seeing you pop out of there, we'll come up here and attack Celestine. And totally miss.
She will parry one with her spear and block the other with her shield.
Bellin will use her wand of magic missiles again. The only one she can see, which is to the right of Celestine. Wow, max. Nice.
Nice. 15 points of damage. Very seldom do you see him roll max.
Bloodette will come and attack that guy. And Arden, you're up.
Ooh. I'm going to take the guy that's way down here. And I'm going to engage him with my bow and the hail of thorns.
Okay. That definitely hits.
I'm assuming he ain't dead yet.
He is not.
So I'm going to shoot him with my bow again.
Wow, dude. Upset much? Holy shit.
Hey. That tried to kill me. I didn't like that. Oh.
Roll me 4d10. Pardon.
4d10.
Yep. Two d10 for each of the two moonbeams that hit.
Okay. Oh, I tried. Don't see
Yep.
any. Did it work?
4010 was 26 points of radiant damage. And yeah, I'm not even gonna leave him on the map. He just disappeared.
Okay, so is that kind of like being graveyard dead?
Oh, I think you sent him to another universe.
Oh, it shouldn't make me mad.
Alrighty.
Oh, that ends my turn, by the way.
Cool. Yeah, that was a lot. Thorn will come down and attack the guy left of Celestine.
That's a whole lot of crits on the board in the last 10 minutes.
Right. And roll 20 screwed something up somewhere.
I mean, technically, every attack roll in the last 10 minutes has been a crit. Or has had a crit. That's crazy.
But we're
This is gonna be a good day.
We're gonna stop this right now, aren't we, Kenny? It's your turn.
Jim Kenny.
Where are you going? All of them hit.
ignore the second bite. If the first one didn't hit, then it didn't hit. It's just I clicked on the wrong button.
No, it hit. 20 hits. And that 21 kills it.
That's my turn.
All right. So now that y'all are down here, almost 50 feet below the surface lies a partially buried stone structure in the eastern side of a rocky mound. Four-sided pyramidal roof can be seen above the debris in the middle of the structure. A natural cave entrance appears to have led inward on the northeast side, which is how you got here. Um, 3 of the 4 walls of this large cavern appear to be naturally formed. The western wall contains wondrous reliefs depicting 4 entities with tunnels leading downwards beneath each of them. Small humanoid figures gather at the feet of these entities, laying down sacrifices and treasure. Other humanoid figures on the periphery appear to be running in fear.
I'm gonna look around.
I'll give him a hand.
All right, give me, what are you looking for?
Our normal, just right now because I don't know. I'm not really looking for any. I'm just looking, see if we find anything on the surface. Not doing anything in depth.
All right, give me a perception check. With Celsian's help, there's the humid, or the air down here is extremely humid. And there is plants that you'd normally find in the sea that are definitely growing alongside or out of the walls or floor of the cavern. And you see a bunch of fish-looking people. Heads look a little more like a shark than a fish, but and then further down here, you see a bunch of pieces of what used to be a fish person.
Okay. fish person's alive or just the dead fish person?
All the fish people you killed. And the one that's further down south, Arden took from full health to parts and pieces inside 6 seconds.
From fish person to fish bits.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, all the stuff that is edible, I'll feed to my drake.
Poor Drake.
Right.
Drake doesn't get much food. I look around and say, "What else do you guys see?" I see the stairwell. If you want to go in there,
Can you repeat the bit about the tunnels to the west, Sky?
Sorry, one more time.
You said something about tunnels to the west, and then like statues or something beneath them.
There are reliefs above every tunnel. And let's see here. There are 4 entities with tunnels below the entities, leading downward beneath each of them. More like front and center below each of these entities are small humanoid figures gathered at their feet, laying down sacrifices and treasures. Other humanoid figures on the periphery appear to be running in fear.
Can I inspect these reliefs to see if I recognize the 4 figures? Yay, it's art time.
cool. He's teaching a course.
All right. So there's a bunch of like smaller people offering sacrifices below each of these.
Mm-hmm.
And then other people will go blue, running in fear. Further to the outsides. Something like that.
Okay. Can I inspect the larger larger reliefs to see if I recognize any of them?
Give me a religion check. All right. The first entity is a broad-shouldered, bearded young man with an eye patch gripping a bolt of lightning.
Okay.
Who you recognize as uh,
Jesus.
Talos, the Stormlord. The second
Okay.
entity is a hairy, bestial man with large fangs and claws, who you recognize as Malar, the Beast Lord. The third entity is an illustrious woman surrounded by swirling waves, who you recognize as Umberly, the Queen of the Depths. And the fourth entity is a hunched humanoid with the head of a snowy owl, black talons, cloven hooves, and snowflakes dancing about, which you recognize as Oral the Frostmaiden.
Okay, I will point these out to everyone. Talos, Malar, um, Umberly, and Oral. Since we are character-wise, we understand that Oral is. Never mind. That was a stupid question. Um, I suggest since we're specifically looking for Oral, if we want to follow that line, let's take the Oral Tunnel. Otherwise, if you want to explore everything first, we should leave that for last. So, what would you guys prefer?
I say we look for it first, then find the other one. But we are on a time crunch, so we got to go.
Are we on a time crunch?
I don't know.
And you just got here. You've got 4 hours till your normal going to bed time, and
Sure.
Ingajuk will pick you up tomorrow morning.
Let's check the other ones out, and then or LS.
Okay, then I suggest we go down the Talos one first. Oh, it's like, Sky?
I think that's correct. Let me check and make sure. Yep, that's correct.
So the fourth one is at the bottom.
Yeah. So I guess let's check out Umberly real quick. While we're here.
Okay.
I will go over and pat Illiken on the shoulder and say, "Go ahead, Meat Shield." Or maybe Claudette wants to search for traps. My point is, I don't want to go first.
So send the big giant clumsy guy.
I'll be here to back him up.
started going down the hole.
There you go. Mm.
We're pretty much right behind you.
Yeah.
There's a door here.
Okay, maybe have Claudette check for traps. I'm curious, Sky, did it not give you Umberly's nickname, or did you just not say it?
The Queen of the Depths.
Ah, it didn't say it.
I might have released the control key, but I remember saying it. But
Because in games and such, they call her the bitch queen of the sea. I'm just curious if this mentioned it or not. But apparently not. Maybe they're trying to clean up their image. Like getting rid of racism.
racism is all the rage. Fuck orcs. Y'all need to die. Anyways. She says that there are no traps on the door.
Go for it, Illikin.
We miss you, Claudette.
We do.
Alright, so as you get there, iconography of waves, seaweed, and sharks are carved into the walls of this long hall. At the north end of the hall sits a decorated shrine. Atop the shrine sits a few pieces of fine treasure and a small, smooth sphere of smoky gray quartz. Beyond the shrine, a whirlpool is etched into the north wall.
I let everybody. I wave everybody in. Keep an eye on oh, I point out what I see when they come in, though.
Oh, look, some friendly fellows.
They haven't attacked me yet.
Oh. So I said friendly. Not do anything to make them unfriendly.
All right, so the one on the end here will look as you all file your way in. And in a gurgly voice will ask if you are here to worship.
Perhaps you can tell us a little more about Umberly so we can come to a decision.
She will one time I don't have something prepared is of course the one time that you ask. She will say, our goddess appeared to us with the hair of green seaweed and kelp. She did this to terrify mortals on board sinking ships. The towering avatar wore jewelry made out of seashells, carried a trident, and was dressed in a flowing cape made of countless pale purple jellyfish. She is the goddess of the sea. The sea is hers. And we worship her because we are of the sea. Many come in seeking. Many come seeking her favor, seeking travels upon the seas. She blesses those that are worthy.
I'll kind of look around everyone and then respond back. Um, I'm afraid I'm not in the market for a new deity. I myself worship Relithil, a goddess of nature. But, and I'll kind of gesture to all the party, say, we are wanting to explore this temple and was hoping for hospitality.
The temple is our home. We have made this our home for a few months now. Why don't you come in and ask Umberly if she would allow you to stay with us? She'll move out of the sight of the altar and kind of motion her hand towards the altar.
We're not looking to stay
I'll
very.
move forward.
What was that, Ilkin?
Illiken will move forward, but anybody who knows Illiken would know he does not have a game face.
Okay. We're not looking to stay very long. Just a few hours to explore. Should we still seek Umberly's permission?
She again kind of just motions towards the altar.
Okay, then I will move forward as well, making my way to the altar. What kinds of things do I see on this altar?
That is a great question. Let's see.
I can elaborate on that if you'd like.
So there's various seashells, pearls, there's 4 pearls. One is a black pearl. And a bunch of different seashells, as well as a small sphere of smoky gray quartz.
Okay, I think I have something that might work for this. I'll put down 2 quartz. And place my hands on the altar, just on the edge of the altar, and just kind of bow my head and say in a slightly louder voice, Great Umberlee, please allow us passage through your domain as we wish to explore through the temple. For the short period of time that we have. And I'll wait for a response.
Give me a perception roll. As you get done saying this, you notice the high priestess reach out and press a button on this wall.
Okay.
Everybody roll initiative.
That's what I get for trying to be a good guy, people.
I was going to kill him anyway, so we're good.
Okay, when I see him push that button, can I do something?
Her, but yes,
Sorry,
possibly.
her. Okay, I want to actually, never mind. Wow, we all rolled pretty good initiatives.
Mhm.
Especially Art in there with yet another crit.
The force is with me.
Apparently. Wow.
Game is definitely crit happy today. While Sky is doing his thing, I just want to tell everyone that I have a plus 11 on my survival now.
You have a what?
Plus 11 to my survival.
Ah,
I got expertise in survival when I leveled up.
mhm.
Sorry, I was just really excited about it. I had to share.
Mm. Well, that kind of matches my stealth. Hey, what?
All right, Arden, you're up.
Hmm. So they haven't done anything aggressive yet, right?
What's your passive perception? No, not roll perception. What's your passive?
Oh, 17.
Okay. You would have seen the priestess reach out and press the button. Outside of that, she's been welcoming, seemingly. But yeah, at this point, you might. I don't know. It's up to you to decide what may or may not have caused her to press that button.
Well, I'm going to guess it was Silstein getting up there to the altar. Uh, decisions. I'm going to move to here. And I'm going to hold my action.
Okay. What would you like to do? What are you holding it for?
I'm watching to see if anything aggressive happens with my movement.
So if somebody acts aggressively towards one of your party members, you will shoot an arrow at them.
I am going to engage the hell out of them.
Okay. Belen will stay where she's at and hold her action as well. The only one that she can see is this one, so she's going to attack that one if they make an aggressive move towards anybody. Nowhere, you are up.
All right. I want to move in here a little bit. And I too am going to hold my action. Wait for any sort of aggressive move. But if that comes, I'll be using the bow of swiftness.
Okay. All right. I need a strength saving throw. DC is 15. From anybody that does not have a swim speed listed.
Where would swim scene be?
Probably something within your ability list, something probably to do either with your race or your class. I don't think Ranger specifically has one, so it might be with Goliath if you do have one.
I don't think any of us have swim speed, actually.
I,
You said strength?
Strength save.
Ooh. I think I saved. Which is a good thing, considering the whirlpool is literally right in front of me.
well, I thought I had swim speed, but I guess not. So here we go. You said strength save?
Strength save, yep. Illican, that is a strength, not a strength save. Okay. Oh, I bet he never took off plus. Yes, he did. Is that coming on? That is weird.
That's like I have Illican selected, and it keeps making Drake the initiative roller.
Weird. Alright, let's see what we got. Knower, you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage. Drake takes 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Even with that highest strength save?
You took 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Celestine takes 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Don't forget, we all started with 10 points, hit points of temporary hit points.
Yep. Arden takes 5 points of bludgeoning damage. And gets pulled 10 feet closer to the whirlpool. Illican takes 2 points of bludgeoning damage. Claudette. Where did Claudette go? There she is. Takes 2 points of bludgeoning damage. And Soren takes 5 points of bludgeoning damage. Alright. Drake slash Illican. You want to do anything?
I was attacked by something, everything dies.
The 27 and the 20 hit. And your 12 barely hits.
So I hit one twice. That's my turn.
But it. Well. There and oh yeah, on the whirlpool as well. Soren seemed to be sucked into the whirlpool through the wall, and he is missing. Just FYI. Not that it counted as a crit, but there's another one. And Celestine is up.
Okay, first thing I want to do is swipe everything off this altar. Everything. Take everything off this altar. Throw it in my bags.
I would say that's probably your action.
Makes sense. Bonus action, I'll go and throw Shillelagh up.
Okay.
And then... I'll let it stay here. So you don't have to give me a list now. You can continue with combat. Just remember I swiped everything off the altar.
Yep.
And that's it for me.
That's what you swiped, plus the quartz that you were putting down, and then a
Okay.
miscellaneous amount of seashells and shit, which probably aren't worth anything, but
Okay. Thank you.
Wow, my brain just went blank. Claudette's rubbing off on Celestine.
It's actually, it's not exactly the reason I did that, but I'll take it. The reason I did that is because pearls and, well, I wanted my 2 quartz back, but pearls are spell components for me. So,
all right. This priestess. Let's see what she's got. This priestess is going to shoot out at Celestine. If Nowhere and Arden want to make attacks.
Yeah, I think I will.
Me too.
That will definitely hit.
Another crit. That's just a reaction.
Yep, that was a reaction. So it's just that one attack, and then Arden, you've got one attack as well.
No.
And fortunately, that one is going to hit the wall behind her.
Damn. Well, that good luck has been washed out.
$21 against Celestine.
that hits. Actually, no, it's a disadvantage because that is a ranged spell. You're doing
No, it's
this one, right?
This one.
Oh, damn. Never mind.
The
I
other
was
one,
hoping.
the other one casts Bless as her
Okay.
action.
Okay. Damn. Okay, so 21 does hit.
All right, 12 radiant damage, and the next attack against you has advantage. Damn it! I forgot to do. Yeah, no, she hasn't gotten yet. So, all right. That's her turn. Let's see if she's got bonus actions. It's not have bonus actions. Okay. Yeah, next one will do the same thing, but before she can pop off the spell, Belen will do the magic missile wand at her.
Oh.
For 6. Uh, 19 against Celestine.
That hits, sorry.
For 11 points of radiant damage. What the hell? Oh, I did it differently. That's why. Okay, that's weird. The spell instead of the attack thingy. Oh well. And again, next attack against Celestine is at advantage. And Arden, you are up. Beginning of the round. Let's see. No, I'm gonna do that. So Arden, go for it.
Sound just went off on my end, right?
Huh?
We hear the sound. I hear the sound.
Arden, you there? Alright, let's go ahead and take our 15-minute break, because it's 4:20 in.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Let's go and take our break, just because we're at the top of the round anyways. And I realized that it was already past 4. So
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Sorry, folks. Hey. Huh? Yeah. Yes. I can see you. Trying to find this.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm here too.
All right. Arden, you're up.
I'm up. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which one of these characters has got to go? Okay. I'm going to engage this one here
Okay.
with the bow.
That'll hit.
Oh boy. And since. Oh, I did. I thought I saw a pretty cat. Yeah. Anyway, I ain't messing with the one here. I'm going to engage her with my second shot.
That will hit.
And it did. Man.
That hits.
Okay. Well, When it hit, it didn't show up?
It just didn't do the damage. There you go.
Oh, there it is. I hit the little thing, but it just didn't register. Must be my mouse.
It might have been the, you might have hit it at the exact same time that I rolled her concentration check.
Oh. Anyway, that'll end my turn.
Cool. Bellen will stay out of this mess that y'all are in, and she will attack the one next to Arden.
Oh, thank you.
15. And Nowhere, you are up.
All right. I think I'll attack this one.
That will definitely hit.
And once more.
That will actually kill it.
Oh, so that second one I can take back?
Well, yeah.
Or
Against her, yeah. I'm guessing that you would attack this one with the second one.
that's exactly what I would like to do.
Okay, that'll hit.
Okay, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. I need everybody to make me strength saving throws again.
Yeah, that seems appropriate.
Alright. Nowhere and Drake take 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Illican, Arden, Claudette, and Celestine all take 12 points of bludgeoning damage. And you watch as Celestine disappears from the room. Celestine, give me a dexterity save. Or no, acrobatics. Ouch. Figured that would be good for you.
Jeez. Yes, strangely enough, acrobatics and my dexterity save are same number. So, except I don't get the +4 on the dexterity save. Well, I probably don't get +4 on this acrobatics check either, but...
Thought I had it.
I knew those awesome saves weren't going to last for long.
Ilkin / Drake is up.
By chance, do I see Soren wherever I am?
You do not. The 28 and the 15 hit, and the 21.
You said all three of them hit, right? The 12
No,
did not?
the 12 didn't.
Okay, then that infused strike would have been on. I got to do one more. A 1d6, right? Or does that get the bonus too?
Sorry, what's that?
Because I maxed, or because I critted, because it was a crit hit, the infused strike would have been on that crit because the first one didn't hit.
Gotcha.
And I always play it straight where the first one hits gets the infused strike. So
okay. So yeah, roll me another d6.
it gets it. It gets it.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
I do not know for 100% certainty, but I would imagine Claudette, seeing Celestine disappear, would run off. So she's going to use her her movement, her action to dash, and her bonus action to dash. And as this is difficult terrain, going the opposite direction of the whirlpool, she will get to there. And Celestine is up.
Okay, I guess look around. Well, did I fall prone or?
Oh, yes, I forgot to do that, huh?
Okay, so I'll stand up.
7 points of bludgeoning damage when you fall.
Great. I should have got my last shot. Okay, so I'll stand up and I will look around. There's this location that I'm in. I guess, what do I see?
You see an ornately carved bench standing near a table in the center of the room, a seaweed bed sitting against the northern wall. On the western wall, seaweed vestments are hung from fishing hooks. A small chest lies at the foot of the bed.
Well, I'm in here, so I'll go ahead and check the chest. I'm assuming as my action.
Okay. Open the chest, you find a golden shark tooth necklace, as well as a holy symbol of Umberly.
Okay, I will stash those. See, so I stood up. That took 10, right?
Yep.
So 15, 20. Can I try to open this door?
As you try, it is locked.
Okay, then I will hang out here until next turn. Anything else I do would require an action, so.
High Priestess will shout out to everybody in the room as it is quickly filling up with water and yell out, Queen of the Ocean will take all of you. And she will look deep into Illiken's eyes. Forcing him to make a charisma saving throw.
But she's not that pretty.
Hence a saving throw and not a, yeah. Spell save DC was 14, 11, and you are currently banished.
But I don't want to be. Okay. So I'm not in the game anymore. Cool.
You are in the game, dude. You're just not in the fight.
You gotta leave your toys and you just can't play with them.
Yeah, you've just been put on timeout.
And with that, Arden, you're up.
Oh, just so you know, I do have a swimming speed.
You do?
Yes. It's
Can you
equal
link it?
to... Huh? It's in DAF Explorer. Under roving, 6th level, I gain 5, increase my speed by 5, and I gain a climbing speed and the swimming speed equal to your walking speed.
Nice call. So you are immune to all the effects in here, as far as the and Illiken should have been the same way, because he's got Deft Explorer as well.
I was looking. I'm like, good job, Dad.
So I'm gonna put you back where you should have been.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go too far back, but go ahead and give yourself back 12 points of damage. Or 12 points of healing, technically. You should be max health plus 1 temporary hit point. No. I don't know. Whatever.
I got it. I gave myself 10 temporary hit points and took
2. Okay, cool.
there.
So each time I call for whirlpool, you do not have to roll.
Right. Good to know. I'm sorry it took so long. I knew I had it, but I couldn't remember where I saw that.
You're good.
So, my turn, huh?
Yep.
Okay, well, sweetheart done ticked me off. I'm going to attack her with my bow.
That'll hit.
Ah, well, no big red X, so I guess I'll attack her again with my bow.
And that'll hit.
And that'll end my turn. Is she bleeding yet?
He is definitely bloodied.
Ooh.
Alright, Villain will send out more magic missiles. Nine damage, and it is Nowhere's turn.
I probably don't have a swimming speed. I wouldn't even know where to look. So I'm going to fire my bow of swiftness with this one.
Will hit.
And again.
And 16 will hit.
Is there any chance she's dead?
Not so much.
Terminal will see Rich.
Sorry, looking. She's really loving to hold her concentration on this. The good news is you don't have to do Whirlpool. Not that you had an issue with strength anyways. But Drake and Nowhere need to do strength saves. Drake takes 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Noah gets pulled in 10 feet and takes 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
How much does Drake get?
Drake takes 6 points. And with that, Drake can attack, and Illiken is just looking at dead space.
He attacks.
Oh, 16 will hit. Anything else for you?
That's all he can do right now.
So, Steen, it is your turn.
I will take my spear and attack the door. Well, what kind of material is this door made out of?
That's a great question. Looking at the map, I'm going to say wood just because that's what it looks like.
Okay, then I'll straight up attack the door. And that'll be all for me.
Looks like the door is splintering pretty good.
Good.
Arden, you were up.
Okay. I'm gonna attack her again. With the bow.
That'll hit. Like she's still trying to hang on.
Well, then I'll have to do it again. Yeah, that hit.
Yep, that hit. And as she dies, Illiken appears right next to where she was.
Yeah, I did good. Glad to see you back, Illiken.
I left.
Anything else, Arden?
That will end my turn.
Nowhere. You were up. Looks like there's nobody in this room currently, but the whirlpool is still going.
Can I attack the whirlpool?
You could try.
Hmm.
Throw the dead body.
Well, I don't know what else to do, so sure. We'll try to aim the bow of swiftness right here.
Okay. Your aim is very true, and it hits the button, but nothing happens.
That's disappointing. Let's try it again.
Same thing. Hits the button on the wall. Nothing changes.
Okay. And the whirlpool has not acted this time, right?
Not as of yet.
So there's no difficult terrain or anything?
No, there's definitely... The whirlpool is continuous. So it's still going, and the room is still filling with water.
I see.
It just hasn't reached the whirlpool's turn per se yet.
All right. Oh, I think I went one too far. Okay, and that's it.
All right. The Illiken is immune as well. Drake nowhere. Give me strength saves. All right. Drake and nowhere take 9 points of bludgeoning damage as they are pulled in towards the whirlpool. Nowhere disappears.
Drake disappears.
No. Did you erase him?
Yeah, he died.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, that'll make them disappear.
Alright, Celestine is up.
I'll attack the door.
What'd that door ever do to you?
Right now, keeping her in there. The door falls to pieces.
Okay, I will... See, is this... difficult terrain?
No.
Okay, can I stop a moment to see if I can hear my friends or hear any commotion or anything in that direction?
Yes, you hear from your left, which would be right on the map, a sound of rushing water. And to the right, which is left on your map, you hear just kind of like a splashing of water.
Okay. So at the moment I have no indication of where my friends are. Right?
You hear like you hear a whirlpool of water coming from this direction.
Okay, then I will move that direction. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay, that's... Yeah, that's as far as I can go. That's all from my turn.
Arden, you were up.
Is the door open or closed?
This door is open. You can see Velen through the door here.
Is that a good person or a bad person?
She's been with you since
Oh, okay.
Sunlight.
That's the one that's been traveling around behind us. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm going to move to here. There. And I'm going to push the button with my big finger.
As you push the button, nothing happens. Crap, I didn't have... But as you press your hand against the wall, Nowhere, that's where you are at. Arden, that's where you're at.
Okay. Oh, look at that. Another one of them stupid creatures. So,
I forgot to do this with Nowhere, and Arden. I need acrobatics checks. Both of you landed where you are, with no damage on your feet.
okay. So then I'm going to engage this guy. With my bow.
That will hit.
Obviously, he's not dead, huh?
Nope.
Well, then I'll just shoot him again.
That will also hit.
That will end my turn.
Nowhere, you're up.
All right. I'd like to look around and see what I can see in this room.
This plain room contains a seaweed bed, but it is otherwise devoid of furniture or decorations. And there is one of these fish people, shark people, on that bed, sleeping currently.
Okay.
Bit bigger and buffer, than the other fish people that you have come into contact with.
Okay. I want to step down here. Oops. And try to open that door.
Right. It opens.
That's 15. No. Before I go on, I want to close that door.
Okay, that would be an action to close the door. It was free action to open it.
Okay. And then all right, that's
What's
I
your
think
movement?
my movement is 40.
You're about three squares too far.
Oops.
One more back. There you go.
Okay. And that's the end of my turn.
Give me a stealth check as you close that door. Because I'm guessing that you tried to close it quietly to not wake the fish dude.
Definitely.
As far as you can tell, it was pretty quiet.
All right, and that's the end of my turn.
Claudette will get to there and look up. towards, or look down rather, towards Celestine. And kind of put out her arms and say that everybody keeps disappearing into the whirlpool. And she'll step back to there. And it is Celestine's turn.
Celestine, everybody keeps disappearing until the whirlpool.
Nice of you to join us.
I've been here for about 2 rounds. I'm just in the
Nice.
car.
Right, Celestine, you're up.
So was that supposed to be an implication I shouldn't be coming this way, or?
No. No, not necessarily. She heard noise and checked, and it was you, and said that.
Well, then... I will use my sphere to use 2 cure wounds on myself. Oh, yay. A whole 8 healing. One suck, people.
What?
Other than that, I will wait here.
Wherever here is.
Right?
Well, I'm assuming that, granted, that could be my mistake for making the assumption that Claudette is going to get anyone's attention who is left and bring them down this direction. But, you know what they say about people who assume.
Yeah.
And that's it for me.
Arden,
Yep.
this guy that you attacked,
Yep.
he doesn't look too happy.
Yeah. That's okay. He'll get over it.
He's gonna look at you, lick his lips,
And he just...
and change.
We get our first name Peel in the group? Come on, Dad. Get bitten. Get bitten.
And Arden, it is your turn.
You think there's a vampire down here?
Alright. I'm gonna convert this guy. There we go. I'm gonna give him everything. I'm gonna mark him as a favorite foe. I'm gonna attack him with my bow and the hail of thorns.
think he is doing a really excellent job at looking scary, because he's about 10 feet tall and very muscular, with the head of a shark. And your arrow went totally wide.
Yep. So I'm gonna attack him again because I just feel like it.
That one will hit.
Is Hail of Thorns one that you preset with my, and then
It's
upon the first hit?
It's a concentration until it hits.
When I engage with my bow, the arrow has to make the target, and then the hail of thorns will be effective. If I don't hit him,
Yeah. So next
then
time
hail
you
of thorns is nothing.
Well, it's the next time you hit a creature, so you're concentrating on it until you hit the creature. So as a bonus action, you cast a spell, and so the first time you hit the wall, so it didn't go off. So that 4 from Hail of Thorns will actually get put on this one.
Oh, okay. I got it.
So that'll make you 16, 20 points of damage.
Oh, that ends my turn.
All right. Velen will yell down towards Ilkin and say, "Are you gonna do what everybody else did, or come back here?" And that'll be the end of her turn. And
Since the water doesn't. Oh,
Nowhere, you are up.
Yes. Well. I'm going to move there and try to open this door.
Alright. It opens.
I see. And can I peek inside and see what's there?
Large area is supported by 4 large pillars and has a pyramid type ceiling. 2 tables with benches are set in the center of the room, with beds of seaweed arrayed around the perimeter. 4, let's see here. Yeah, from there, yeah, you can. 4 double doors lead out of each side of this rectangular room. A door-sized outline is visible on a portion of the wall on the western side of the room, carved with a lightning bolt. Oh, sorry. Nope, you can't probably see that from there. So you can see a door-sized outline that's visible on a portion of the wall on the western side of the room. And you see a bunch of those fish people in here.
I'd like to very stealthily close the door again.
Stealth check.
That, I think, is going to be the end of my turn.
Go and give me a stealth check. All right.
Gee, another crit, and I don't even get anything special for it.
You gotta go.
What do you consider special?
You survive.
I consider the fact that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fish people not getting alerted to your presence is pretty damn special.
No joke.
True enough. I was just thinking something extra, but you know, I'm always kind of the greedy sort. That's the end of my turn.
You and Verheist both.
I resemble
Well-
their work.
Maybe not to his extent, but
Yeah. I'm going to say, I'm not that bad.
all right, Claudette.
When it
Welcome to
comes
the
to
game.
damage, you are.
What?
I said, when it comes to damage, you are. Everything else, I'm greedier.
Real quick, Claudette, before you start moving. Y'all were in here. There is a whirlpool that is coming from the wall down at the end of this room. The room is filling up with water pretty quickly. Has been for the last 4 rounds. And you have watched, I figured, I didn't know, but I figured you were somewhere down here-ish. And real quick, you were somewhere down here, trying to fight something when Celestine got sucked into the whirlpool and disappeared. And then I figured you at that point probably would have tried to escape the whirlpool. So it's difficult terrain as it's filling up with water. You are safe where you're at right now, but there's definitely water in here. It's not seeming to escape the room, but it is filling up the room. And yeah, some point you went over here, opened this door, got up to here, looked down the hall, didn't see anything, came back, came over here, then came back here, hearing Celestine in the hall, told her what you heard in Discord, and are currently back where you're currently at.
So does this go up or down?
It goes down towards Celestine.
Okay. And does this hallway go up or down?
At this level, it's straight, but you guys went down to get where you're at.
So where did we go to go up?
Let me walk you through it. So you were over here. You went down these stairs. Then you went around and down these stairs. And then,
Okay.
yeah.
Alrighty. So my friends keep getting sucked down the whirlpool. And I have no idea where to go next. I know where Celestine is, and I know where Velen is. And if I step that way, I know where Illiken is. Okay.
And Illiken doesn't seem to have any issue in the water right now.
I see.
Right now, anyways.
I wouldn't have an issue in the water either.
Well, he has a swim speed, so he's immune to the effects of the whirlpool.
Gotcha.
Of course, if it fills all the way up with water, he might have a hard time breathing, but that's another thing altogether.
Okay. So this is difficult terrain. Is this area right here difficult terrain?
No, it stops at the edge of the room.
Okay. That was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is 3. Okay, that's where I'll stop and tell Celestine maybe we should try to find the others. I guess before I moved, I yelled to Illiken that we need to try to go find the others. And that's the end of my turn.
All right, Celestine, you're up.
I guess I'll just wait here for whoever else is in the room. And, because I heard her yell at people in the room.
All right. Arden.
Yes. Oh, my buddy is going to come home.
26, 18, and 27.
Oh, all three of them hit.
Eight, 25 piercing damage.
Ow!
You poked the bear.
Oh, he poked something. It doesn't look like a bear. Not that any of y'all are down there, but
Yeah. It's far away from looking like a bear.
that's what he poked.
He's such a cutie pie.
It's the bear of the sea.
With that, Arden, it's your turn.
Well, he's now too close to attack with the bow, right?
I mean, you can attack him with the bow. It's at disadvantage, but you can still try.
Nah.
The other option, if you're looking at short swords, is to drop your bow.
Yeah. I'll do that. Wait a minute.
Does the creature have, since I can't see it, and what he's looking at, does the creature have the lines on him? So I'm imagining he's doing this.
No, he's too close.
Sorry, what's that?
Does the creature have the vines on him from thorns that he used last round?
Oh, yes, you're good point. Let me see what that does. No, it just attacks it for that round. It's Nowhere's attack that causes the damage when they move.
He's too close to use that. Boy, that would have been something. That's for another big creature. I have vials of acid. So I'm going to attack him with my short sword.
That will. Let's see here. Yep, that will hit.
Since he's still hanging around, I'm going to use my offhand.
You got 10 roof. Rusted.
That'll hit as well.
Is he bleeding yet?
Moment. Not even close. You barely scratched him.
Don't forget you have one more with your main hand.
I know.
Okay.
It's there.
That'll hit as well.
I know I didn't kill him, but
Anything else for you?
well, that ends my turn.
Being Claudette, go that way. Going well. There with your run. Use your action to dash and get up there.
Elephant hasn't gone for a while. Not it's moving.
I thought I was on. I noticed that too, but I'm like, okay.
Because he deleted Drake off the board,
Yeah, so
and that was the token that was in the turn order. Do you remember where you were, Illican?
I was 17.5.
Okay, so you should be... Did we miss 1 or 2 of your turns?
2.
Okay, go ahead and take 2 turns.
Okay, well, because I don't see my character anymore. Right there he is. Yeah, somehow. I'm gonna look around. Everybody's gone. I see no way to. Well, since the water doesn't affect me, it is flooding. I'm gonna do a quick investigation and see if there's any way that I can see to turn it off since something's attacking.
All right. Give me an investigation check. You're looking for something specific. Investigation, not medicine.
Damn finger.
You cannot figure out how to turn this off, or if there is a way even to shut this off.
Okay, then I'm going to see if I can leave.
Right.
How deep is the water right now? This is the first turn, not the second.
45. Yeah, 45. So this would have been 44. We'll say it is 4 feet. It's 4 feet up.
Okay, I'm going to try investigating twice, and then since I had 2 turns, my second time I'll leave if I don't make it.
Okay. Yeah, you're still not finding anything that could possibly shut it off. And you notice that the difficult terrain does not seem to slow your movement.
I'm assuming my investigation was an action, so I got 40.
Oh.
I'll be ready to go back now.
All right, Claudette, you're up.
Okie dokie.
All right, where you're at right now is starting to go down further, and you can hear a sloshing sound of like a water hitting the insides of a cave further on down.
Okie dokie.
And actually, you can see the water about right here, sloshing up into the pathway.
I'll holler back over my shoulder and say, we might want to investigate this room to the north. And then that'll be the end of my turn.
All right, Celestine's up.
What did you shout? Claudette?
You might want to investigate this room to the north.
I already did.
Okay, then maybe these rooms to the south?
Celestine, we'll say. That's pretty much all I can do. Let's move. You're wanting to go south now, Claudette?
I'm thinking that would be a good idea. Maybe we can find our compatriots.
Okay, I'll go ahead and dash, bring my character here, and wait for the others to show up. And that'll be it for Celestine.
All right. 22 and a 21 on Arden.
Oh. Yeah. It's a 15 and 21? 21.
22 on that second one and 21 on that third one.
Oh, okay, they both hit.
Me 2 Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
Nicely done. Be 27 piercing damage.
Do we hear his attacks at all?
Not from where you're at.
Okay.
And with that, it is 6 o'clock, so let's call this till next week.
All right.
So I can linger on the verge of death for a whole week.
Yes, sir.
Always a good thing.
Just gonna put this out there, guys. I didn't think anything I said was so bad that somebody would.
Hold.
Or somebody would.
Hold. We're still recording.
You want me to turn it off before we start talking?
Yes, please.
Okay.